A second straight defeat for the Hamlet in the National League South and another red card. How did you see that one, Gaffer?
Yeah, I mean, being very honest, as I always will be, I thought they were the best team that I've seen in the league, to be fair, that we've come up against. They played some good football, some very good athletes, very sharp, to be fair. And we couldn't handle them first half. I think it was disappointing because we told boys about, getting tight to people, getting in their faces, making it difficult. And we probably just showed a bit too much respect again. So you come in at 2-0 down again, where you're giving people a head start. Which is disappointing, but again the reaction's a very good one in terms of come out second half, score a very good goal. Boys are all of a sudden then playing on the front foot. Again, you give a soft goal to let them get a 2-goal cushion again, and then when you just feel like you're maybe building yourself back into the game, I think it's petulance that gets Sanchez sent off. Frustrated, I can understand, but again it doesn't help us. It kills us at that stage. And then what do we learn about the group with what's left? I think you find out that you've got some boys that are willing to work hard and make sure that we don't get embarrassed. Because like I said, I think we've seen it in the past where we've not teams, without being disrespectful, probably not as good as an Ebbsfleet, and we go and we're too fragile and we go 2-3, concede another 1-4, whereas today we didn't, and it was nice to see that discipline and not wanting to concede, that determination, not want to be embarrassed, and you lose the game respectably 3-1, and you feel like you've given a good account of yourself, not for as long as you want, but again, it's frustrating because inconsistencies, but we've got to be fun. It's why we're here. We've got to get back on the training pitch, work hard, come together and find ways to solve these problems, and we've got another great chance to do that on Saturday.
Yeah, you mentioned that fight and that fight back, and it was another coming from behind again, getting back into the game shortly after half time. There is a real spirit around this squad, isn't there?
No, definitely, and I think people, will ask questions like, oh yeah, but you make a mistake and all of a sudden, you look like you maybe go off track for 5 minutes, and it's gonna happen. We say to the boys all the time, we say, look, it's how you handle those setbacks and those times. It's making sure that we don't capitulate or go completely off script where we have done in other games. So again, it's a kind of a learning process, a learning stage for the lads. So we want to see people taking responsibility. So it was good to see that they kept going all the way to the end, kept putting a fight, still kept creating chances even with 10 men. You see everyone putting in a shift. To a man, I think they run their socks off. So it was nice to see that character coming out to show that the least we can do is work hard for the people that come here and pay their money. It's the least they deserve.
And again, a chance to bounce back quickly again at home this Saturday coming. What do you want to see from this Hamlet team?
Yeah, just some consistency in terms of, go and impose ourselves. Go back to that, when you look at December. I think there's no coincidence that we got those results because we played our kind of game. We played on the front foot. We got after teams, collectively. We didn't let mistakes hinder us. We just got back on, and it was kind of bouncing the ball again and kind of on that front foot. So yeah, I'd like us to get back to that. And again, not to let the disappointment weigh too heavily, because I mean, if you think of when we first come in, and there was maybe a little bit of a cloud, that soon lifted. And then let's not forget, only a couple of weeks ago we was away beating Welling, and it was, the best atmosphere that we've seen. So, football changes quickly, like we know, but there's always an opportunity to put it right, and we're looking forward to do that on Saturday.